Good evening. Welcome to the Anarchic Chick Show. My name is Shelly, and I will be your host this evening. Thank you for joining me. So, as you just saw, that was a Key and Peele video about some bullies in school. There was this like ringleader in that group, and they approached just a normal kid reading, just doing his thing. And, they thought it'd be fun to call him names, go off on him. But as you saw in the video, and you've probably seen it in the past, got millions of views. They had deep seated issues, a lot of emotional problems. And that alone is what brought out their bullying and what made them feel better. And what made them feel better was to project that hate and anger that they have for themselves, or, um, you know, hate and anger they've gotten from other people, and project it onto somebody else. And that made them feel okay. Not even better, not even happy, but just okay. They have a reason to exist now. And that's a bully. They have a reason to exist, and that is to terrorize other people for absolutely no reason, but just to do it. I'm trying to figure out my purpose here and on the internet, and I've come to realize that, well, it is to educate and entertain, but it's also to stand up for people I believe in, people I see who have potential or talent, or are funny, and people who are kind hearted and who have a conscience, unlike a lot of people here on the internet. I mean, you guys know that, let's face it. Anyways, back to the original narrative, and that is that I never thought I'd say it, but there's somebody I care about, and I care how he's treated here. And when I see that he's mistreated, blatantly mistreated, I feel like it's okay to point it out for people to hear and understand the dynamics of what really is taking place. Let me give you a scenario. I'm talking about Rebel City Sports. Him and I used to kind of branch out and just go to a couple of other channels and go up on the panel, meet new people. And we were kind of cock blocked out of nowhere, blindsided by some jealous people in this sector of the internet. Okay? This is what they wanted to do, is they wanted to sabotage us from having any kind of new friends. So they would go up on the panel and start telling these false narratives and lying, slandering, anything they can do to turn the new people against us. Why? Because they're bullies. Period. They did it today to Rebel. There was well, not a new guy, but a new guy to him, who invited him up on the panel. But it was really a setup. It wasn't an invite, it was a setup. The dude, his name is Ernie. He's not a good dude. I just saw him on his stream today, and I can already tell that he is one of the evil ones, and that's for sure. And the reason I can tell that is because he believes lies. That's it, for cool points. It's not cool. I don't know how they think it's cool. So what I saw today was that this dude was just like, oh, let me just get to know you because I've heard all these things. Why are you listening to them? Because you want content, okay? Because you found a person who all these people dislike, and you're believing the bullies, because you're a bully as well. This is Ernie. He's a bully as well. Big time bully. Big time. And that's not cool. That is actually what's going on right now. Then they've got people over there showing these clips about how Rebel kicked some flowers. Look, he received an unwanted gift and he was upset about that. And AC is over there lying, lying, lying. He's a liar. He's a liar. Authority check is a liar because he said, why didn't you just tell your mom that they were from you? Why? Because that would be a lie. A lie. Get it? So he wants to call other people liars. He's a liar. Period. Oh, and he's fake. Oh, we were just, he was just trying to help him out. No, you guys were trolling him. And the more they trolled him, the more they trolled him. And the more they trolled him, the more distraught he became. And the more distraught he became, the happier they got. That's a sick, twisted shit. And Shiva used to call that something. I can't remember the name of it. I wish I could though. But there's actually a disorder for that. Well, it's just a dynamic. So basically, it's saying that, people get pleasure off of other people's pain, like a masochist, but it's something else. And that is, the true state of which we are in with those people. Those people, meaning not of my group. My group is not like that. We do not pick targets like they do. It's so fucking weird. They're like, okay, we got one here. We got a target. All right, what can we do? Let's go after him. Let's follow him around. Like, it's so sick. It's so weird. I can't even do it back to them because I'm not that low at all. And I never will be. And I do defend my culture, unlike Authority Check, who calls himself derogatory names, racial slurs. He doesn't speak the language. He doesn't defend his culture. And he lies. That's Authority Check for you guys. Right? And if this Ernie guy doesn't see that they are frauds, he's got some issues too. If he sides with that, he has to somehow in his mind, somewhere in that fucking mind, go, why are they bringing this to my show? Like, why are they showing these things about this guy? And he doesn't, he doesn't understand that, is he stupid? He must be dumb. He sounds slow. But I think he's the type that he does meth and it still doesn't even bring him up to like a regular level because he's that slow. And that's just what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he might be a meth head. I definitely am starting to believe that that Authority Check is. We know Andrew is, obviously. I think Katie is too. I'm pretty sure that she's a meth head. I mean, she thinks she's just on top of the world. She's, triggering Rebel. I heard the interaction on the panel. I heard it and I don't appreciate it. And it does not make me happy. It does not make me happy to hear the way that he was treated, the way that he was set up. That, to me, is some shitty shit. Those are not good people at all who do things like that. Y'all want to see my background? Yeah. I ripped it off the internet. Let me just check something here. What else can I say about that whole scenario that I totally disliked? And I will defend Rebel on this one. I will. Yeah. He was innocently going up on a panel because he was asked to. not knowing that he was going to be bombarded by a little cunt who wanted to trash him in public. So their goal was as well to get a whole chat to turn against one person. Bet they won't do that to me. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I meant it and I said it. I'm still live and I am unmuted. And I've been around here a while. And I've seen how these people are, and it's just a pattern. As that fucking Silver Thighs used to say, patterns of behavior. Narcissists. Well, I guess they are. And I guess they do have bad patterns of behavior. Totally bad. Inappropriate. You know. Oh, what's going by? It's so fun. Out of the kindness of his heart, he bought. No, he didn't. He did it for content and he did it to piss him off. There's no kindness there. They have to be trolling. Ernie has to know that that's not normal. Like, that is trolling. Like, that Rebel did anything to deserve any of this. He has to know that whole, like, you people, oh my gosh. I got pissed off at Rebel today, a little, not much. And that's okay because I did not slander him. Anything like that. I mean, yeah, I was polite to him and I said, I don't appreciate what you said. And that was it. He knew what I was talking about. Obviously. And I didn't fight with him, and I didn't send my cameraman out there and take, videos of him walking up to the store. It's just not like, I don't know, it's not worth my time to see someone in pain. And I hate that. I don't know, maybe it just makes me a good person. Pretty sure. Yeah. And that's that. That's pretty much what I wanted to discuss. I think is heinous what they're doing. I don't think they're going to stop. I think Rebel is giving into it, feeding into it. I don't think he really knew what was going to go down today. I think he innocently thought that some new dude would, talk to him and get to know him, merge groups, whatever. I don't think he actually knew what was behind Ernie. And these same people, guys, you got to remember, these same people did the same thing to DFK. They did it to Mr. P. They did it to Tommy D. So they tried to do it to me. Oh, let me get admin rights to your streams. No, and that's what they do so that they can go behind the scenes. And Andrew wants to go to Mr. P's and time everybody out and say it was me because he has access to either his channel or he was a mod, and switched the name and then blamed it on me. He does this kind of shit just for his, kicks and fun, just to create strife, and Satan does that. Satan likes to create strife. He likes contention. I play around and I joke around with people, but I don't do things to like publicly embarrass them. And if I have, let me know. But I really don't think that I have done anything to publicly embarrass somebody, unless they've come at me first and we were having a fight. That's all. And I've only ever tried to defend myself by myself. I don't try to get like a whole team of people to have a go at people, but they do, and they dogpile. It's the same shit. I've been talking about this forever, but I had to bring it up today, because I saw it in action, and I just want to think, oh my God, are these people fucking stupid? Like in the chat, like, are they fucking stupid? Like, is Ernie like a fucking dumbass? How stupid can you fucking be to actually believe these assholes are being genuine and sincere that, hey, this rebel guy is a bad dude. That's what they're portraying him as. No, don't they pick up on this? I mean, when they've done this to other people, I realize like, oh, they found a target. I'll just call it a target. I'll call the person a target. Oh no, Rebel. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's another thing. They're just nefarious. They do nefarious, really bad stuff. It's the meth. It's the meth. That is solely, I think, what their problem is. It's that whole group. It's Bird, it's Steph. They're all meth heads. That's their commonality. That's what they have in common with each other. And the bullying. Those two things go hand in hand with that group. Totally. They're like the rabid pit bulls. They're the laughing hyenic clowns. Hashtag meth heads can totally describe them. Hashtag UPK. And for them, they can have the meth heads label. I don't want it. I don't think anybody would want it unless you are one and then you're proud of being one. So I want to say that anybody they associate with is also a meth head. And that would be Ernie Smith or whatever his name is. Ernie, meth head. Ernie. He has three names. Ernie, meth head, Ernie. And he's the type of guy who just believes anything he hears must be true. There's no context in a clip. If it's on a clip, it must be true. Pretty much not. Pretty much when they say, oh, this person is a certain age or whatever, do you have documentation that they're a certain age? Because see, that's what they try to do, is they try to paint people in this negative light as if they're up to no good. Yet they don't have the proof of it. They just have a video and say, oh, and they narrate it themselves. You can't tell how old somebody is by looking at them. I can't. I mean, you look at me and you're like, she must be like 33, I get that all the time. It's so cool. I just don't age. I just like my personality is pretty much the same as it's, always been. I guess that doesn't change anyways, but my energy's the same. And it's the same as it was when you guys knew me 4 years ago. You brought some people over here. Well, I can't see them. Okay. Unless they were that victim mentality. I can't weed. It's 39, Katie and 39 fuck your mom. those were those are all banned back to back to back to back to back. Fuck you, trolls. Go away. Oh, you did? Yay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. They probably will kind of, I hope wisen up and leave that trash of a person in his channel. Gosh, and I just met him, like not even met him, but I just happened to peruse through his stream when he had Rebel up, and he was so patronizing with the questions and how do you have goals and what are your hobbies? Ernie, do you have any good skills? I bet you don't have any good rapping skills. Not at all. And that's Ernie for you guys. And I kind of wish his simps would come over here because I would like to know, if anything, what is good about that guy? Because you are the person with the company that you keep. Well, we know this. This is a given. Somebody reminded me that today about Ghost. He wanted to have a little go at me and back and forth. He's no match for my wittiness at all, Ghost. That's to you if you are listening. Yeah. So pretty much, that's pretty much where I stand with those types of people, is that they flock together. And I would rather be all on my own than to be with a bunch of shit meth heads. I don't like meth. I don't fucking like, what the fuck? I don't like meth. Why do they do meth? Why? It's illegal. It's bad for you. It's bad for your skin. It ages you. It makes you stupid. It makes you seem like you're all like powerful and stuff. Well, you're not. Okay. Freeside, what are your good skills? What are your goals, Freeside? What do you see? Where do you see yourself within the next 5 years? Huh? Do you see yourself still trolling in the chat? Oh, that's such a great ambition in life, Freeside. I could just, I could see that for sure. Meth sucks and they are hooked, I guess. I don't know. It's really hard to get off the meth once you get on it, from what I hear. You're either in jail, right, from it for selling or doing or whatever. You're dead or you're ugly. I would rather be dead than ugly. And they're pretty much, that's a given. So whoever this little pretty boy Ernie is, you gotta, your years are limited, buddy, with that meth. Mm-hmm. Damn, yuck. These people. So that's the caliber of people we're dealing with these days, and I do try to stay away from that. It's hilarious. Hey, banana. I'm pretty sure that people are watching and like I don't see anybody chatting. That's okay, other than Freeside. And Rebels here. I appreciate that. And I do go to Rebels and I support him because every once in a while, like I gain something from his shows. I gain insight. He speaks truth. He speaks real. When he talks about people, when he talks about situations, he's speaking the truth about them. It's not fabricated like these a-holes. AC stands for a cunt. And that's what I see him as. He's always been that way. Totally. I don't get what it is about new people believing what they say. Tell me, Rebel. I just don't understand that. Like, how do they come off as so trustworthy? It's not true. It's not true. They had no good intent on sending you those flowers at all. Other than, they would have done it if they had good intent. First of all, an altruistic person just won't even give their name. They would just send it randomly. And they wouldn't go on a live stream so they can see your reaction. They're reactionists. That's what they want. Yeah, okay, I guess we all want reactions, right? However, to do something nefarious just to get the reaction, that's a sick, twisted mind. That's what meth does to people. I could talk about this shit all day long. Steph, she's on the live stream sniffing drugs and thinking that's okay. I mean, Poon doesn't even do that. The lengths that they will go to get views, even when it includes harming themselves. I mean, it's only a matter of time before we see the group on Authority Checks show sharing stories about their drug usages. It's going to happen. They're going to normalize drugs. It's going to seep into the mass, and they're going to try to make it accepted. I want to tell you guys right now, it's never acceptable. Don't look at them and try to be like them. They're not showing their faces online. I mean, some are really fat, stupid, and ugly. And that's me being honest about it. It sounds harsh, but it's true. And it's with mean people. It's not like, Santa Claus or he's fat and all that and like, you know, kind of ugly and stuff. But maybe he's a good guy. So I'm not gonna call him names or anything. Gives presents and stuff. These people aren't giving presents. They give heartaches. Right? That's what makes them satisfied, is to give people heartaches. Uh-huh. I'm not going to get, myself twisted up over it, but I don't like to see them treat other people like that. And, Rebel's not a victim. He can definitely handle his own. I just think it's shitty. It's like, dude, like, should we start doing that? I mean, but no. It's only a matter of time that he's going to show something that they ask him to pull up from the backstage. It's going to put his own channel in jeopardy. So my advice, if anybody did come over from Rebel's invite, which was an honest invite and not a setup, just be advised that YouTube is not looking kindly upon violations of TOS. They have been striking channels. You don't see anybody up on my panel right now. I'm kind of laying low a little bit because, YouTube is going hard on people. And I want to make sure that, I'm accountable for everything I'm saying. I'm not up here saying the N word, the F word, the P word, the Q word. Like I'm, being relatively just genuine and positive. Yeah. And I don't do meth. I can't help people like that. I can't. They're in a league all on their own. They've gotten to such a level that that's what they resorted to as a way of life. COC, we have to be. And, if the people had just kind of gone with that in the beginning, I think we'd be in a whole different situation. I don't think that we'd all be like fighting like this, but maybe we would be. Who knows? Matthew murdered his own community. Yeah, people don't watch him anymore. He's kind of just in the backgrounds thinking up nefarious plots. With Bird, that's what they do. They're with that flow chart. They have the names all laid out and who's who and what's what. And then they go to the round table, and they're like, okay, guys, listen to this. I got the scoop. Ernie thought that he was important, but those losers care more about watching Shelley. Thank you very much. And I do appreciate that. And do you want to know something, Rebel? I heard him say, and this is kind of when I tuned out. Rebel, you only have 35 people in your room. You think I watch you? His views might be bought. We don't know that. And I refuse to believe that. I just think that that whole group does. I really don't. I don't believe it, because I've never heard of him before. Notorious E. I don't have anybody here by that name. Notorious E. Talking about Bulletproof? No, he doesn't live here. No, he doesn't live here. He abandoned the ship. Jeez. You see, that's the thing, is you get fired from your jobs, when you abandon your post like that. And it says the same for him. He leaves his viewers out in the cold. He's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I thought I had a new group of friends and they're just trying to sell me meth. And it's like, he doesn't even do meth, but he's getting pressured to do it. I don't know. I hope he steps away from that. He needs to know his place. Definitely, Rebel. Oh, you think that yeah. Freeside, you're less black than me. Yeah, and it's like, and I don't know. I think that we all have. It doesn't even matter about the color of the skin or anything like that. I mean, there's just so many entitled white people. I'm so over it. Like, sometimes they need to know their place. Yes, I have blonde hair and I have blue eyes and I'm pretty and I'm smart, but I do not feel entitled to have anything. I don't. I have to work for what I have. And I have to be humble about it. And I have a conscience. I do. I get to go to bed at night and go, I didn't hurt anybody today. I'm not saying that I won't go toe to toe with, Ernie and call him out on his stupid stunt that he pulled tonight, thinking he's cool, but he's not. Apparently, he was homeless. He had hard times, yet he wants to treat other people like they are less than nothing. And he is more than something. And that's Rebel. No, Rebel has not been doing anything nefarious. He's not been putting pictures up. They've defaced my pictures. They've just made them like horrible looking and photoshopped and just all kinds of, they've done, oh my gosh, they've done all kinds of bad stuff to me. And I never struck them for it. I struck like 2 people, I'm pretty sure 2 females, for restreaming me. But I never struck people for their memes or their lies they're telling about me. It just went on and on and on with people, and I never struck them. And I could have shut their shit down a long time ago, but I didn't. I just kept taking it and taking it and taking it and taking it. And I'm not going to take the bullying anymore. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do a 50-hour clapping video either where I'm insanely crazy because of the bullies and what they've put me through. That's not the person I am today. This is my virtual world. This is not my real world. This is my virtual world. And I've grown a lot. Like, I have grown some really thick skin. I have been able to talk to people I normally wouldn't talk to. And I have been able to fight with people I normally wouldn't fight to. And that's all fight with. And that's also because I don't fight in the real world that much. Cindy, oh my gosh. Look, and Rebel about the whole okay, hold on. Let me start back up here in the chat. Um fetch my water stupid. Stupid. He does mumble. Remember Ajot? Ajot was saying she goes in the panel, she says nothing. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's just so funny. We all saw the same shows. We did. We talked about the same stuff. All right, anyway. That's the OG part of us. They tase him for 30 seconds. They can't do things like that. That's abuse, man. That's abuse of their powers. I would have been like, let me turn this around right now and let me see how you like it. He cried when the police tackled him. I mean, I would be okay seeing that, especially now seeing that, how not good he is. Mark. Okay. Hi, Southern Belle. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're doing good. He's doing good. He's really good. He's really sweet. He's so nice. He's like the best ever. He's so great. Bedtime clown. So, Rebel, I just want to let you know that I don't side with him. I don't even talk to him. I mean, he doesn't even come in here. If he did, I'd say hey, but I don't know if anybody in my server who supports him or sides with him or anything like that. The only thing that I want to ask people is like when you get mad at somebody, don't take it out on other people. Just take it up with that person with whom made you mad. No, you're good. I should be saying you're good. You shouldn't be saying you're good. I should be saying you're good. You're good. Southern Belle is a sweetheart. She's been around a while. Definitely like her. Free side. I'm on the ups and downs with him for sure. At some points, I'm like, maybe he's being nice, and then he flips it. I'm like, yeah, he's one of those quick trolls. Yeah, I guess so. Katie wanted to get some attention from people. That's what she does. She had nothing good to say whatsoever. She just wanted to go up there and say, okay, I came up here because I wanted to slander and do a smear campaign on Rebel. That's what I came up here to do. Nobody cares. Your fucking dramas, just drama stirring stuff with some new guy about Rebel and trying to smear his name. And that's exactly what a smear campaign looks like. We just witnessed that, where they start pulling up dirt. And you notice, Rebel, Ernie did the same fucking thing. When you got mad at him, what did he immediately do? He immediately turned to something that he saw from one of your enemies on a clip and decided to pull that up, not show it, but pull it up out of his hat, excavate it, the dirt from his pocket, pull out the dirt on you because you were mad at him. Did you notice that he did that? Just very slightly. Oh, and by the way, what about this that you did on this stream? Like, really, dude? So childish. He won't. I know he won't. Well, that's not really altogether true either, Southern Belle. He will bother you if he thinks that you're related in some way to somebody else. Last night, Rebel claimed he was 97 pounds when sectioned. Is that true? No. Sugar Crits, there's no way that a man can be 97 pounds who eats regularly, daily. Dude, you actually like subscribed and waited 10 minutes to say, I need more dicks, bruh. With a KX. I must have had that word blocked. You probably tried. This is what they did. Okay, so they waited 10 minutes. They came in and they posted a comment, and then it didn't go through because of the blocked word, and then they posted it again. You're harassing him, Crits. I know. It's just a bunch of cunts harassing. It happens, and it's happening. I have the clip. Yeah, they were doxing your mom's name all up and down in his chat. He didn't care. They were doxing your mom's name, maybe on the panel. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. Can you block her? Yeah. Let me time her out. Rebel, you have a wrench, don't you? Well, so if you weren't here in the beginning of the show, I played a short video. It was a Key and Peele video. Yeah, this show is about Rebel. And if he's asking me to put you in timeout, I'm gonna do it. It's just that easy. It's just what I'm about right now. He's already been through enough, and oh wait. Rebel, I banned you. I didn't ban her. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't do that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rebel. I didn't mean to do that. It scrolled up too fast. Hang on, let me fix that. That's not good. I had him as a moderator. I would probably still be able to do that anyways. I'm sure. That's not nice. That looked really bad, actually. Sorry, Rebel. This show was about you and how you've been mistreated, and I went and blocked you on accident. Robert Redman is definitely blocked. He's putting out really bad things about Rebel, and I don't appreciate that. So I'm not going to watch him. Damn, 201 more. Oh. It just gets overwhelming. The having to block people, that can't feel good for the person who's getting blocked. It's got to be a bitch for that to happen. I have to make another account. It's just not, I have WATCHR blocked, and I was just talking to them in another panel. It's kind of funny, though, how I can see things like that and how I did see them. Oh, I could see them. Wait, how does this work now? I can see them only, or I can't see them if I block them. I don't know. Somebody figure that out. All right, Rebel. I don't know, dude. I'm trying to find you. What kind of a cunt does shit like that? Amanda Erickson. That's not the real one, though. 24-hour rebel rights were violated by Massachusetts. I don't know who lives in Massachusetts. Mad Freeside is here. Rebel, that's what I'm saying, dude. You really need to get a wrench. Quit playing around. Jeez. I don't see it. Damn, I don't see it. Please go through something else, and come back. He's never going to be back. All right. There's only so many times I can apologize. Just block Sugar Crits. Yeah, because I blocked him, Sugar Crits, now I'm going to block you. I'll put you in timeout. That's better. Do it later. Hey. Who's running this outfit? That's the first one I put up on the board. Hi, Crazy Dingo. Okay, Cindy, you're going to lose 100 pounds for not sleeping for a month. You're welcome, Rebel. Like I said, this is your show. This is dedicated to you and the mistreatment that you don't deserve. Banana said to block the old hag. You don't see any mods on about? How did I bet? I wonder if GD went through and took out all the mods. I'm gonna have to ask if he did that. Like cleared him out to start over. I wonder if he did that. I could just be kind of shooting the breeze right now. Oh, Rebel put up a community post. I'm going to read this out loud because it's very detailed. It says at 1:04 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday, March 25th, 2024, I was DDoS attacked by Chomo supporters and cannot use my Wi-Fi to watch TV because apparently me and my mom do not have the right to Wi-Fi. Thanks, state of Massachusetts, for doing your job to protect you citizens, you trash. He's going to get a like from me, definitely. Especially since, people go through the great lengths to DDoS him. It's ridiculous. It's illegal. You can't do that. You can't get away with that either. He also put it on another channel. He put it on Mass Troll Reports, and he also put it on 24-Hour Rebel. And he put it on Rebel City Presents. Is that it? Yeah, just those. In case you missed it. I want to give a shout out to Truth Finder. I want to give a shout out to Swedish Sugar, Huck, German Lady, UPK. All those in the chat. I've mentioned your names already. I would not give shout outs to meth heads because I don't like meth heads. Yeah, they're calling you names. See, that's the title of your last stream, is that they were calling you a name that was very derogatory to gain cool points from a new guy, making it seem like that you're the bad guy. Rebel, you're not the bad guy. You've actually changed a lot. You don't get angry like you used to. You don't bang into cars. You don't put up defaming pictures. If you do, I haven't seen it, and I watch your shows. I'm not always watching them, but I am listening to them. And I'm not always listening to them. And I'm not always watching them either. But when I am there, I do like to moderate for you and help you out. But there's times when you're like, just don't block people. No need to. Don't block anybody. And there's times when Freeside says one thing and gets blocked. Yes. So the Talk Lounge is now doing news. He's definitely gotten away from all this drama stuff. And he's taken a turn for something better, for sure. Yeah, space heaters are good. I think it's 70s. here. It did get down to the 40s. Like, I wanted to go to the beach today, and it was like cloudy and then sunny. I couldn't figure it out. So I watched movies. What else did I do? Some homework. What else? Yeah. Took a nap. Yeah, it was a really chill, relaxed day for me today. So seeing this kind of stuff was pretty exciting. But then I have to think, but it's at the expense of my friend. The excitement comes from the drama. The drama is addictive. Not as addictive as meth, but all the same, it is addictive. However, there is an aftermath. There are consequences, and there's the conscience that gets in the way, where you're like, damn, I don't feel good about the way I treated them, and yeah, gotta privatize. And I used to do that a lot. I used to privatize because I would fight with people. I would say things to them that I didn't want to, but I got pushed up against the wall. When someone's like, "Oh, you're a liar," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? I would lie to you, and I would lie to you, and I would lie to you," and I'd name all these people like, "Oh, well, if you call me a liar, then I would lie to you. So don't speak to me unless you want me to lie to you. Then just stay away from me." And I had a list of people I said I would lie to. And I don't talk to them because I don't like lying. So, yeah, I don't want to talk to those people. I wouldn't have them up on my panel. I wouldn't have, Tonic and Chicky and all these other hoes that, think they all that. I wouldn't have them come up here because I don't have to tear their ass up. And that would happen. And that's not what I'm about because I have a conscience, obviously. And you guys do too. Pretty much everybody here. Free Lab Rat is back. Look, how many accounts do you have? Never mind. I don't need to ask that. I think I already know. Many, many, many. All right. What else? If I had a bunch of people wanting to come up, I'd start a panel, but I'm not doing a one-on-one interview. This is crazy. Come on up. Come show us, show us who you are. Just want to get to know you. No, you just want to publicly embarrass because you think that's funny. Rebel, you don't have to be here to hear this, okay? You don't have to listen to this, all right? Because you may be like, don't, just stop, Shelly. Don't. And maybe I should just stop, but it's not going to stop. And I don't want to, you're a strong person. I really don't need to take up for you. I really don't. And you've always fought your own battles. But I do look out for my friends. And then, freestyle went, "Oh, Shelly, okay, stop." He says, "Stop. Come on down." Yeah.
Fucking devices because I wasn't sure which was which. There was 2 cents.
Whoa, who's that? PI for hire? I don't know who that is. I don't even know how it got there. Well, they're live. Maybe I should go. Maybe we should go do some panel surfing, Rebel. See how long it takes for them to follow us. We just won't announce it. Yeah, they do follow you, Rebel, and they watch you. And whether that guy wants to think that you have 35 people or not, you can believe there's people watching elsewhere. Okay, and that's the truth. And they used to do it to me. They might still do it. I'm not sure. I'm not as edgy as I used to be. But that was very stressful to be in that limelight, to have to fill those big clout shoes. That was it was a tough task. You know, it was very taxing on my reserves. Anyway, glad those days are over. No, you're not. You're definitely not. But Rebel, you're able to communicate better instead of like just getting angry. And I mean, and that's a good thing. You know, you've I don't know. You've come a long way as a streamer. Just keep it up. Keep up what's interesting to you and what you think people will benefit from. Um, don't worry about what that guy says. Oh, what are your he doesn't put on a show like you do. He's the type of like a Polly Crispy where he has to have people up there to make fun of or to be the content. That's how I see him. I haven't watched all of his stuff. I haven't watched any of his stuff, but that's how I perceive him. Especially what he did. This was all planned. The way that he did that, that was planned, dude. Totally. I was gonna go on your panel earlier and cheer you up, and I was hoping that maybe Sweet could go too, because we've done that in the past. But you're probably just like, you guys need to just, chill with that. I have a feeling that you're thinking that or whatever. Oh, good grief, Rebel. Okay, then I have to put that up, and that's sweet. Look, he matches my stream. That's cool. You're right. Yeah, I agree too. I've seen a big change, and I think it's because you're starting to let shit roll off your back, and that's very important. Don't take anything personally. Like if they're going off and you just laugh at it, like, yeah, okay. Or you can either laugh. So there's a few things. You can either laugh at what they're saying, laugh at them or with them. You can rage quit or get angry, and then you lose automatically. When you get angry, hot-headed, you lose. Or you can do a comeback at them. You can do some kind of a witty remark or banter or an insult. Yeah, those are like the three things. When you laugh, that's easy. I've done that. I've used that tactic before. They've said some pretty shitty shit, and I just laugh. They didn't expect that. They thought I would get mad. Don't ever get mad. Never, ever, ever get mad. Because you saw how, like, Katie was talking to you, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, it's too easy." Her goal was to trigger you, and then she felt like she won, and she was all happy about it. That's a shitty person. That's a meth head. That's a sign of a meth head. 100%. 100%. I mean, you guys can agree with me or not, but I look at the signs, and I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Life is demanding without understanding, but I saw the signs. I wish you could see it like I do. If only you could be like me. Just for that. Oh, yeah, look at this. Hey, how do you get this black box off of here? I used to be able to just have my icon there. Why is this there? Stupid. Let me see if you guys like this one.
Hello, careverga. Hello, careverga.
Did you guys like that song? I know we are. Oh yeah, that's the fourth thing is just ignore it. Oh my gosh, that should have been the first thing because GD is always like, just ignore it, Shelly. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that one. That's what I say to GD. Like, I forgot about that. So he keeps reminding me, Shelly, because it's too easy to react. That's why they go at us, Rebel, because we react. That's what they want. Rebel, I think sometimes people watch you. I think what they're doing sometimes is they're clip watching. What you think about that? Cindy, are you still here? I would like to, hear from you. It's been too long. We don't know any Cindy stories. We can't, help you out in any way because we don't know what's going on with you. And, I don't know if it was really her. It's too far up now for me to check, probably. Let me see. Oh, yeah, she wouldn't say that, would she? Or would she? I don't know. I mean, she does joke around and stuff. But would she joke about that? Oh, yeah, you asked, was that the real Cindy up there, too? Cindy is run. That's true. Okay, never mind. She does support him. I haven't even talked about him. That vile piece of crap. That's Brett for you. Ugh. He says the most horrible things. And gets off on having people who have passed away on their on his channel, like displaying them in such a disgraceful way. He thinks it's okay. It's not okay. AC too. Stupid motherfucker. He wants to go and put a family member's image who has passed away on his screen and said that he had it in his Uber car. Also, why is Andrew putting up that picture on his wall? What is the obsession? It's really weird. It's necro weird. Okay? Yeah, she's Rebel, she's hurt me a lot. And I do agree with that. I don't know, Keebler. I'm not sure. They don't want to be seen here, I guess. I mean, I don't have any enemies, so I don't get why I don't want to be seen here. It's not like they're going to be ostracized. They are scared. Just go where you want to go. If there's 28 people here, I need to have 28 people chatting. Say hi. Say what's up. Let me know who's here. That's it. Don't leave me in the dark on this. I'm not going to attack them. I'm not going to attack anybody. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not even going to roast you from the panel where the public can hear it. I wouldn't do that. Not at all. Yeah, bushwatchers. Typical. I know. Keebler. Oh my gosh, it's so true. Typical from drama people. I'm sick of the drama. Oh, look, they're going to say, Keebler, oh, you were over at Shelly's. Oh my gosh, look what you said. How dare you? Rebel, I know you're saying that, but although if it were in our circle, then that's BS for sure. Rebel, do you agree with that? If it's with people I like, then that doesn't sit well with me. Shiva says implosion 2024, and he brought it to light when 303 wanted to record a private conversation with ASMR. I haven't seen ASMR around, but if he is watching, or maybe he'll get this message or he'll watch later, I'm not sure. You have nothing to be ashamed of, okay? He was in the wrong. He did that. There's nothing you did. You didn't say anything that somebody, else wouldn't say. It was all normal. There was nothing to hide. If anything, you brought awareness to people about the religion. Maybe there's some people who are investigators for the religion, and maybe you just kind of brought a little bit of awareness and a little bit of information to them unknowingly. Yeah, that's shitty, man. You trust somebody with your feelings, and they just completely turn on you. Andrew did that to me. I was in the backstage talking to him and a couple people after a show, and he straight up pulled up some information about like my family, and he showed it all over on the screen, and then he was also restreaming it on his channel, and that's shitty. That's a liar. That's a distrustful person who does things like that. And to lie on people and say, oh, look, why is Shelly timing out? Why does Shelly have that stock account? Why is Shelly? It's all lies. Liars. So anytime that they want to call somebody a liar, they need to look at themselves. You point one finger out, and you've got four pointing back at your ass. So stop lying and leave people alone, you fucking bullies. I don't get bullied anymore. All right? Rebel and I, we don't get bullied anymore. We don't get bullied, but they still try to bully. But we don't let that happen. We don't take it as that. We see it as that, but we don't take it as that. But I know the signs, obviously. They just pick and poke and fucking push buttons. It's not right. Oh yeah, why don't you guys watch the Shed Show, where all his wonderful content takes place in the comfort of his own shed, on his NASCAR bed, the little kid bed, made just for somebody of the height of 5'4". I don't know if the weight though is. I think he might be at the capacity for the bed, but maybe eventually he'll upgrade to a cot or something. Like they have in prison, a cot. The Cot Show. Poor guy. Him and his fucking Jamie, dude, trying to wish death upon people. Tonic tried to do that. Here's the truth, guys. Your wish is not going to come true, because I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm waiting for God to decide when that's going to happen. And ain't none of you motherfuckers are going to get me to choose to do that to myself. Okay? So you can keep saying it, but it's not going to happen. I just, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm here to stay. So, and that's okay, because you're gay. And that's what I have to say. I love it when Truth Finder, like if you say like, he says that, like we say he says that, but he says he says that. And it makes sense, because say is say, and then you add the S. And then when we add the S, it says. Now that makes no sense. S-E-Z, come on. So, you watch him, you'll learn a little bit about his language. and his appreciation for his culture, unlike Authority Check, who does not have appreciation for his own culture. How are you going to raise kids in an environment where they don't appreciate their heritage? Uh, mm, No, not a good look. Yeah, you should still, teach them their roots, um, and not hate on your own culture. So I'm saying maybe you can learn the language. That's a good start. Propaganda sells. Absolutely, it does. And they are like politicians with their smear campaigns. It's so stupid game. Just fucking idiots do that, man. That's the meth. The meth is doing it to them. They don't have any kind of control. They don't have impulse control and control over their emotions because of what the drugs have done to their brains. And you guys can't tell me that they're not on drugs. You cannot seriously and honestly tell me that there's not some kind of a substance that they're using. They're meaning everybody on Authority Check's show and in his chat. We'll just say they, meaning them, those. Yeah. I mean, I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I'm not addicted to anything. I used to be addicted to this stuff, but I only come on when I need to make some kind of a point or be entertaining. Or sometimes, I can talk about the news stuff, possibly in the past. I have to find 15 insects, pests, not beneficials, but pests. And it's harder than you think because there's so many pests that are unseen with the human eye. And a lot of times you have to look at the tree or flower and find out what types of pests usually hang out there and damage the leaves. And then you maybe get like a magnifying glass or something, or just look and also look at the damage and see what type of damage that particular insect does. So I have to find 15. I found a few, like I found a spider mite, a cricket, a caterpillar, something in the cricket family. Not exactly sure. And the thing is, like, I have to identify like what it is too. It's really hard. It's really hard. Entomology. Good shit. Yeah, I wonder if she's still on the Dr. Pepper. I'm pretty sure. Keebler's on it too. Okay. That's cool. Diet Dr. Pepper is kind of good too. I don't know if you like that one. But I like that better than like Diet Coke. I don't know. I never drink sodas like that. I drink like coconut water. I like the ones with the pieces in it. And I like my Rock Stars and Monsters and Celsius. And I didn't have any today. But when I'm eating pizza, I like to drink Diet Coke with it. It tastes so great. Yeah, and they have it, like they even have it at certain like convenience stores in the soda machines, which is pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. When people go real life, they might want to consider getting an exorcism because apparently that's not normal and something is possessing them to do those types of things. So yeah, definitely Keebler, an exorcism could benefit some of these trolls. There is a solution to this problem. It is an addiction and it is a possession. possessed by the evil one. I don't know. I can't give you any references on good exorcism priests. But if anybody can, you can definitely drop it in the chat. Maybe, give a good reference to somebody, because they may have a loved one who needs it. And those are the people who troll and go real life. There's something wrong with that. Totally. They just haphazardly decide, today I'm gonna go follow somebody and take a picture of them. I'm gonna send them some glitter bombs and slash their tires. Yeah, these are the real life things that people have really done. Oh, I'm gonna set a house on fire. The trolls did that to Poon. You guys know that, right? They burned his house down. He doesn't know this, and I tried to tell him that I know this from a reliable source. So maybe he's going to look into that more. I don't know if he's going to or not, or if he believes it or not, but yeah. But that's a big deal. That's a big deal. People are going real life about people's family members. They're dead family members, children. It's horrible. They have to be possessed by some evil entity to do some shit like that. Seriously, there's something wrong with that. Meth, they say, is like the Satan drug. So get the fuck off of it then. Unless you want to be bad, like Satan. Do you want to be Satan? Okay, I'm back. See, it's just that easy. I mean, sometimes he tries to take over and you just have to pull yourself back together and go, that's not me. That's not who I want to be. I'm better than that. He's on this earth, he puts people on this earth to infiltrate and turn people into something that they've never been. And he goes through drugs and other addictive type things. So, Rebel, you're an angel compared to the devils. You're the angel. You'll be blessed. They won't. You're not addicted to meth. They are. Clear cut and dry. Exorcisms. That's the answer, guys. Thank you, Keebler. Oh my gosh, thank you for bringing that up. That is so telling. That is so enlightening. Thank you. See, I knew I had a reason to do this. Very good. Good shit. Okay, Rebel. Good night. I just saw your post there. Going real life is petty exorcism when it's on lies. But is that what you meant to say? Now I kind of don't know if that makes sense to me. I agree, going real life is petty exorcism when it's on lies. Now I don't know. Did you mean to say that? My comment was hidden. It was supposed to say, I didn't see it in. I was looking on this end. I was looking on the StreamYard end. I didn't see it. I didn't see that you meant to. I did. I did a whole speech based on a mistake that you made in your comment, dude. The comment was hidden. It was supposed to say, especially, not exorcism. You see, that's why you can see it as there are no mistakes in the world. You know, I mean, this got out awareness to people that it's a possibility that some people are possessed and that an exorcism could help them. So it wasn't altogether a mistake at all. That's pretty cool, though. I had to laugh so hard at that. What were you thinking when I was like talking about it? You were like, oh my gosh, that's not what I meant to say. Good shit. That's funny. All right, I'm going to end it on that. That was really good. I don't see who this is. And I did see it. I like Cherry Coke Zero too. Rick Crude, Pro Anus Wearing Service 3000. What's up, Honest Abe? For a while it was Lady Di. Now it's Rick Crude. And he's been going live lately. I'm just glad the guy, you know, was able to get a replacement for his leg. It's so important. Like, you know, I'm watching American Horror Story again, the Asylum series, and I love the song that on my knee. Anyways, it's a good song, and they play it a lot. I might have to actually make an intro with that song. I might really do that. I'm obsessed with it now. And it is from the 40s, I think, or the 60s. I can't remember. Crap. But it was in the top 10 in like 7 or 8 countries. French song, but still Americans liked it. And there's one part where the lady got her legs cut off. It's so bad. I love American Horror Story, and actually the new one's coming out pretty soon, April 2nd or 3rd. I love how I know things, but then I don't know the details of things. It's great. I'm just bringing the news about American Horror Story because it's awesome. It's the one with Kim Kardashian, Emma Roberts. Let me see. It's Delicate Part 2. Oh, yeah, I saw the Part 1. And it is out April 3rd. Yes! Does anybody else watch that? If you do, you're cool. Just kidding. I've watched all of them, and looking forward to the next season. I don't know what they're hiding, but I do have a lot of words in the block list, especially people's names with whom I know, and I know they've been doxxed in the chat. I'll put their names in there. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. It's really early here. So a message to all the meth heads and bullies, find a good priest to do a good exorcism, and, you know, stop all the meth usage and the cannibal parties at the round table. It's not good for your health, and it's not good for your future. Like, if you have goals and talents, which I don't think you do. I mean, if you do, then you definitely should start taking care of your bodies better, and learn more about your culture so you can teach it to your offspring. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. See you later. Bye.